Neutral Buoyancy Lab is a vision of aerospace education under Russ Billings, who's also a NASA teacher astronaut candidate and a physics teacher at Kearsley High School. He brought back from NASA this idea of bringing Neutral Buoyancy Lab into the schools.
So what me and my teammates are doing, as well as the rest of the students and cadets that came to this program, was we were training underwater in a pool, just like the NASA astronauts at Johnson Space Center do, under this huge astronaut pool, which they call the Neutral Buoyancy Lab.
What they're doing down there is very similar to what we do. We do it in a spacesuit, they're doing it in scuba gear. Other than that, it's very similar. A lot of, if you look at the structure that we have in our Neutral Buoyancy Lab, it's a little more fancy and elaborate because it's identically mocked up to the space station and the space shuttle. But the theory is exactly what they're applying here, and that's with constructing a structure underwater.
This is a three-phase program. We have student exhibits with material from NASA, student presentations and symposium with guest speakers, and the Neutral Buoyancy Lab, which mimics the training that astronauts go through. Underneath water, we're trying to simulate scientific experiments, teamwork, collaboration, problem solving.
Working together as a team, communicating with each other, developing a plan that when they go to actually implement that plan probably won't work exactly as they had briefed it on the surface. And so underwater they're have to figure all those things out and communicate to each other and not get frustrated with each other and work well and be teammates, good teammates. And those skills are really important in life.
If you've managed to be selected as a student astronaut, just like the real astronauts, you have set yourself apart as the best of the best.
For Civil Air Patrol, for our cadets, the Neutral Buoyancy Lab offers a tremendous aerospace opportunity. Not only does it give them a chance to experience life in outer space, so to speak, in the pool, underwater, doing what real astronauts do, but it also starts them thinking along those lines of, this is something that I can really do. It's something that I can touch, I can feel, I can experience.
I wasn't interested as much in becoming an astronaut until I met Chris Cassidy and did all this training. I was planning on going to college for more like English, but I think being an astronaut would be very interesting and exciting.
And I think now that I've been through this program, it's more plausible than I thought earlier to become an astronaut.
Completely surpassed any expectation I had. The scuba diving was amazing, the instructors were amazing, Chris Cassidy was amazing. I learned more than I ever thought I would.
A part of science is discovery. It's striking out new lands. It's going new places, places that we've never been before. We can't take them to space, we can't take them to the deep ocean, but we can take them to a pool, put them in a whole foreign environment for 20 to 30 minutes at a time, and everything they know about the world changes. Things fall up.
I'm going to take more of an interest in aerospace, in space in general, in astronauts and what they're doing and what's going on.
One of the things that we're really excited about having Civil Air Patrol get involved with the ASET Education Foundation is just the depth and breadth that they add to the experience for everyone that's involved. They bring in their training, their skill set, their discipline, their enthusiasm for aviation and for science. And at the same time, they get a chance to practice those skill sets with a fairly unknowing public. They get a chance to work with other teens in a new and dynamic format, while at the same time increasing their own exposure to the endless opportunities that await for them.
This is something that could open up a whole new world of aerospace education all across the country for all of our cadets. The Neutral Buoyancy Lab inspires a new generation of explorers.